What's up? It's Richie here. I'm here with your stat attack. We'll jump right into some interesting streaks. You see, Boise, they've gone 10 streak season with a 1,000 yard rusher. The record is actually 12, so 2 more years and maybe they tie it. Middle Tennessee quarterback Brent Stockstill, 25th player in NCAA history with over 100 career touchdowns. Old Dominion, they tied a Conference USA record with their 77 points the other day. Texas A&M, their punter, I can't call this out. Braden Mann, this season he's had 14 punts of 60 yards or longer, which is an NCAA record there. UCF, they've won 23 in a row. They've scored 30 or more in 23 straight games. Mackenzie Milton, the quarterback, has 23 straight games with the touchdown pass. They forced a turnover in 29 straight games. The Florida Gators, they've scored at least some kind of score in 383 consecutive games, which is an NCAA record that keeps going. Now we'll go to the bowl stuff. Let's go to the stats first. So basically, it's how I do it. Now, if you're within 200 rushing yards or receiving yards from 1,000, then I'm going to shout you out. So that will go down to Travis Homer at Miami. He's at 801. Wesley Fields at Georgia. Elijah Mitchell at Louisiana Lafayette. 805. Wesley Fields at Georgia Southern. 808. Tobias Oliver at Georgia Tech. 808. Kennedy Brooks at Oklahoma. 811. Muhammad Ibrahim at Minnesota. 815. Frankie Hickson at Liberty. 816. Elijah Holyfield at Georgia. 817. Darnell Woolfolk at Army. 823. DJ Knox at Purdue. 826. Kareth White Jr. at Florida Atlantic, 841. Dexter Williams at Notre Dame, 844. Trey Sermon at Oklahoma, 851. DeAndre Swift at Georgia, 857. Taquan Marshall at Georgia Tech, 857. Darrington Evans at Appalachian State, 860. Nick Brossette at LSU, 861. Jordan Ellis at Virginia, 868. Shamari Brooks at Tulsa, 878. Darren Hall at Pittsburgh, 888. Jarwin Thompson at Utah State, 890. Larry Roundtree III at Missouri, 893. Nick Fitzgerald, Mississippi State, 901. Myles Gaskin at Washington, 906. Trey Harpison at Northern Illinois, 907. J.K. Dobbins at Ohio State, 915. Darius Bradwell at Tulane, 918. Trey Ragas at Louisiana Lafayette, 925. Scotty Phillips at Ole Miss, 927. Justice Hill at Oklahoma State, 930. Kevin Mensah at UConn, 951. Siobhan McMillan at Colorado, 951. AJ Ouellette at Ohio, 973. Keyshawn Vaughn at Vanderbilt, 976. And Spencer Brown at UAB, 993. At the end of the year, I'm going to do another video shouting out all the 1,000-yard rushers and receivers. And then we'll go to everybody within 200 receiving yards. Let's see. Yeah. Within 200 receiving yards of 1,000. That list is a little bit shorter. Starting with Kalijah Limscomb at Vanderbilt at 800. McClain Mannix at Nevada, 803. Riley Miller at Ball State, 807. J.D. Spielman at Nebraska, 818. DeMarcus Lodge at Ole Miss, 823. Kez Watkins at Southern Miss, 831. CeeDee Lamb at Oklahoma, 829. Poppy White at Ohio, 834. Tyree Brady at Marshall, 845. Darnell Mooney at Tulane, 852. Sean Monster at Boise State, 852. Javon Durant at Florida Atlantic, 862. Marquez Stevenson at Houston, 892. Antonio Gandy Golden at Liberty, 904. Jalen Hurd at Baylor, 905. Hakeem Butler at Iowa State, 915. Olamide Zaccheaus at Virginia, 918. Stanley Morgan Jr. at Nebraska, 923. Adrian Hardy at Louisiana Tech, 927. Laviska Shenault at Colorado, 946. Jonathan Duhart at Old Dominion, 950. Greg Dortch at Wake Forest, 954. Jalen Reagor at TCU, 970. Rico Bussey Jr. at North Texas, 990. And Travis Fulgham at Old Dominion at 999. Or 995, actually. So his next catch should put him over 1,000. So far, Jonathan Taylor leads the nation with 1,869 rushing yards. Next game, he'll probably break the 2,000 yard mark. Devin Singletary leads the nation with 22 rushing touchdowns. Gardner Minshew at Washington State leads the nation with 4,325 passing yards. Gardner Minshew leads the nation also. Oh, he's tied. There's 3 tied for first. Gardner Minshew, Dwayne Haskins at Ohio State, and D'Eriq King at Houston all tied for the National League with 36 touchdown passes each. Receiving yards, Andy Isabella, wide receiver at UMass, leads the nation with 1,698 receiving yards. He also leads the nation with 102 receptions. And John Ursua at Hawaii leads the nation with 16 touchdown receptions. Brighton Barr at UMass also actually leads the nation with total tackles with 147 total tackles. Jalen Ferguson at Louisiana Tech, 14.5 sacks. That leads the nation. Nate Harvey at East Carolina, he's got 23 tackles for a loss. That leads the nation. Hamp Cheevers at Boston College, he leads the nation with 7 interceptions. Bryce Hall at Virginia, he leads the nation with 21 passes defensed. And Bryce Hall also leads the nation with 19 passes broken up. So now I'll tell the teams that became bowl eligible. Hawaii won. They're going to go to a bowl game. Oklahoma State won. They're going to go to a bowl game. Toledo won. They're going to go to a bowl game. South Carolina won. They're going to go to a bowl game. BYU won. They're going to go to a bowl game. And Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns won. They are going to go to a bowl game as well. So now all the potentials. This is pretty much the final week. All these potential teams that may go to a bowl. SMU. They play Tulsa, trying to get to that 6th win. I think they get it. I think they do go. Tulane, they face Navy. I think Tulane will end up with the win here, so I think they go. Florida State, they play the Gators. I don't think they'll win. I think they don't go. Wake Forest playing Duke. I don't see Wake Forest winning this one, so I think they won't go. So TCU faces Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State wins, so no for TCU. Baylor plays Texas Tech. I'm going to say Texas Tech wins, so no for Baylor. But Texas Tech, it's an elimination game. Both are 5-6. Whoever wins goes. Whoever doesn't goes home. Baylor loses. Texas Tech wins. Kansas State, they're trying to get to it. They face Iowa State. I actually think they will win, so I think they do get it. Maryland faces Penn State. It's one of my hardest ones to pick. But I think in the end, Maryland does win. I'm pretty sure that's what I picked in my pick videos. But I think they do win and go to a bowl. Indiana, Purdue. Whoever wins that one goes to a bowl game. Whoever loses goes home. I think Purdue will win. So Indiana, no. Purdue, yes. Minnesota faces Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin wins, so Minnesota, no bowl. Florida Atlantic faces Charlotte. I think Florida Atlantic should win. They'll go to a bowl. Southern Miss faces UTEP. I think Southern Miss should win. They'll go to a bowl. Miami of Ohio Redhawks. They face Ball State. This really could go either way, but I think Miami of Ohio gets it done. They'll go to a bowl. Wyoming. They're facing New Mexico. It'll be, they shouldn't take them lightly, but I think Wyoming wins. They'll go to a bowl. Arizona faces Arizona State. This is a rivalry. This really could go either way. I'm going to go with Arizona here. To win. They go to a bowl. USC facing Notre Dame. I don't think they got a chance, so no, they're not going. Colorado faces Cal. Should be even, but I think Colorado gets it done. Tennessee faces Vanderbilt. This is another game. Both teams are 5-6. Whoever wins can go to a bowl. Whoever doesn't will be eliminated. I think Vanderbilt will win. So I think Tennessee will not go, and I think Vanderbilt will go. Then Coastal Carolina faces South Alabama. They're trying to get to bowl eligibility. I think Coastal Carolina actually will win and get to a bowl. So that's my stat attack. Check out my videos for the previews and stuff. I'm actually going to do another video breaking down all the conference championship, either the games or the races. Some of the championship games are set. Some are not. Some this final weekend will decide who plays in that. So check out that. All right, peace.